with a look at our Lucas Oil ladder in funny car. How about Cruz Pedregon? He's made 3 impressive runs, including the #1 qualifying spot this weekend. There are 2 of the 3 John Force cars on the same side of the ladder. Fortunately, they have to race in round #1.
How about on the other side, Ron Capps still looking for his first U.S. Nationals win, going up against Jim Head, who's won it here in both Top Fuel and Funny Car.
But when it comes to a threat to win the MacTools U.S. Nationals, you have to look to the John Force Racing team, where Mike Neff is not only a driver but a crew chief. And in this Wired piece, he talks about the subtleties of setting up a race car.
What it takes to actually speed them up and slow it down could be the difference of 3 grams of clutch weight on the primary. 3 grams doesn't weigh anything, but you put one of those nuts on the clutch, and that could be the difference of you smoking the tires or making it down the track or not. It's like if you could actually just put your car back just like it was last year and have it go run like that, everybody'd be running good. It's good. I mean, I think the track's a lot better than it was.
Yes, sir.
I mean, obviously people are hauling butt. I mean, it's only 1 run, but the engine revved up faster, and I had a good reaction. I might have had one of those in a long time, unless I just got lucky. We'll see.
And today that pressure is at an all-time high for Mike Neff, as well as John Force, whose tuners are Dean Antonelli and Ron Douglas. It's John Force Racing, 2 of the 3 combatants. And Neffy, let's start with you. You've won this race many times as a crewman. Talk about this opportunity, though, to do it as a driver. How big?
Oh, it's huge. This is the big one. And yes, I've never won it as a driver or a crew chief, so that would definitely be the greatest one of them all. And, you know, it just doesn't get any bigger than this.
Well, John, you haven't won this race since 2002. What's it going to take for you to win today?
Got to get down that racetrack. You know, I wanted to bring the 15-time champ car, the yellow and blackened car. You know, it was exciting, but the body weight, everything was wrong on it. We could not get down the racetrack 3 times. We had to go back to the green car with Castle and Auto Club and Ford, and we did. But the very car I'm driving is my daughter's car, Ashley Forcehood. She's home with the new grandbaby, Jacob John, and we won Indy. She won Indy twice in this car. Why can't I?
We're seeing your 911 car that you also debuted this weekend. Going to be a big focus on that with the 10th anniversary of 911. Where can fans go to see that? Yeah, we unveiled the 911 car yesterday, and you know, it was a tribute to a gentleman, Stephen Siller, a firefighter that on that morning of that tragedy of 9/11 ran through the tunnels, carried 70 pounds on his back to try to get from golfing back to his team, and was caught in one of the buildings and lost his life. And Lionel, the group, created that car. We're going to run it at Charlotte in a couple weeks. In fact, we're going to unveil it in Charlotte next week at a press conference with the firefighters from New York on Tuesday. Of course, we want to thank all of those involved in the 9/11 situation.
And Mike, I want to ask you, I mean, you've crew chief 2 drivers of the championship, John Force right here and Gary Selsey, so you know how to do that. But how important is the driving portion of it compared to the crew chief portion of it?
I think it depends. Like right now, at the point I'm at, the crew chief part is important. My car hasn't been running like I would like it to. I mean, these are prime conditions, so every bit of thought is going into trying to get that thing run good, because if it doesn't run with the rest of them, and no matter what I do driving it, it won't matter. So I'm definitely, it's been all about the crew chief part at this point.
You're soft shoeing this thing. Earlier on a tape piece, we heard you say it was 90% crew chief, 10% driver. John,
he's trying to knock
right now it's about 99% crew chief.
Oh, what did you say there, John?
For me, that way. For me, anyway. No pun intended, John.
1% might be the driver, but let me tell you something. Who gets the money? That's the 100% in the whole deal. To be able to afford guys like Jimmy Prout and Mike Neff.
You know, the one thing that is missing this year is the 2-time defending MacTools U.S. Nationals champion, Ashley Forcehood. Brand new baby. There is Ashley with Jacob John. What's going to be her future? Everybody wants to know, is Ashley going to come back?
Well, I think Danny's going to take her playing hockey or something. I mean him. I'm so used to girls. But no, I tell you what, Ashley's just, this is a whole new, situation for her. It's great for her mother, Lori. The other baby's grandfather, Kelly, Danny's
Works
dad.
out here, yep.
Yeah. Hell, I thought they named the baby Jacob John after me, and they threw me under the bus. Said, no, that's Danny's middle name. That's his dad's middle name. Hey, they cut me right out of this deal. I don't know the future, but you know what? I'm going to get to hold the baby pretty soon.
There you go.
Well, they said when the baby's 12, I can hold it.
All right, now what about Courtney and what about Mike's future driving chores?
Well, if you're going to ask me if I'm going to pull him out of the seat after he's been beating up on me all year,
I'm asking you.
Not a chance.
Okay.
I mean, if Mike said, I'm just going to have another funny car. I met with Ford about it. We're talking. But MacTool brand sorts, all the sponsors are part of these decisions. But Courtney, yeah, the funny car's coming. She's been training all year. She's running up to get her license. Mike Neff's helped her, and Robert, and I just haven't given her a license yet. She's got more to learn, but she's got 4 more test sessions this year and over the winter, and then we'll make that decision. But I'm sure she's going to be in that funny car next year. And Brittany's coming in a dragster. And actually, she ain't told me yet, but Mike, hell, as good as he is, I'll give him my ride.
Aha. So, if I get this straight, we have the next generation, then the next generation. So the future, John Force, looking good. Guys, best of luck to you today. John Force, Mike Neff.